All right. Hello. We're back. It's Saturday night. Time for another stream. Hope you guys are having a great weekend so far. Had a decent day myself, just getting stuff done around the house. But again, hope everybody else is having a great weekend so far and all that good stuff. We're back at it tonight working on this HG Zowort. Probably get that all the way done tonight, I think. But I guess time will tell. We're giving away an MG Sinanju Stein narrative version Verka, the new one that just came out. Those just came in stock yesterday. So if you don't happen to win one and want one, head over and grab one. We'll jump into the chat, say hello, all that good stuff. Before I do, a couple quick reminders. Number one, if you enjoy these streams, do please hit that like button. It helps more people see the stream. Really appreciate it if you do that. Number two, we do have a sale going on over at mechawarehouse.com this weekend, RG15 for 15% off in-stock RG kits. So great opportunity. Pick up an RG kit this weekend. And I guess back to the giveaway thing, we don't have any backup prizes today, but if you are feeling generous, the Streamlabs donations and YouTube super chats are enabled, and any revenue from that goes to the pool for supplying backup prizes. So you can help us out with that if you're feeling particularly generous today. I think that's it. So we'll jump into the chat, say hello, and then get back to the building here. What's up, Dylan Dahl, Wolfpack, Solid Monkey, Destiny Hero Prime, Maverick Entity, Studio WD, John Ventura, Matthew Mahoney, Atomic Etrigan, what's up? Jason SMZ, Baka ZCO, Justin Verka, Bird Soup, Rob Rosencrans, Lord Kronos, Rodrigo Martin Terreso, what's up? Weeks K, Spider Monkey, Rob Sadler, Daniel Morgan, Caleb Shuck, Mario, what's up? Kilo Delta, Nullbite, Realtime 88, Heathcliff, Miguel, what's going on, guys? Let's see, I think we're almost there. Saffron Soul, Urfig, what's up, guys? Lewis, Mr. Trash Can Bob, Stevo, Caleb Shuck, I'm ready for the Voltron, keep the show up, nice. Baron Radium, what's going on? Jarlask, what's up? Amanda, what's up? Red Mono Eye, Kiss of Death, Rhea Calf, what's going on? Nathan Farley, I need to watch more build streams, help make a solitary hobby just a bit more social. Absolutely. It's for what you could consider very much a like personal and introspective hobby, that you can get quite the community stuff going on. That's what we're trying to do here. What's up, Lego Yoda, Donald Clark, Angel. I just got 3 RGs from the sale. Thank you, Angel. Really appreciate that. Rodrigo, I hope this is going better. I mean, the work part is better in that I'm managing better with the balance for the most part. July was kind of a rough month. Summer is typically a pretty slow time, and with everything else going on too, July was fairly slow. But, you know, is what it is. MHAD United, what's up? So yeah, gonna get back to building. I'm on the left leg, I think. No, right leg still. Gotta do the foot and ankle, I think. C25, C23. What's everybody else up to this evening? You guys building along as you watch? If so, what are you guys building tonight? I'm curious. C25. That's C23. And I want to say thank you to helping me figure out my issue about birthday code not coming through. No worries. Try to make it home to run before tropical storm hits. Yeah, be safe. Birds are just watching today. Working on Immortal Just HG. Cool. Building a new chair. Laundry right now. Yay, laundry. Playing Grazon Warfare. Ola building 3P Blade King. MG Jim Sniper 2. This is a great kit from what I hear. Packing, moving into place. Everything is in a box. Dinner get started. HG Powered Gym. Built double X earlier. Now I'm prepping custom paint for Jin. Cool. Got me device Devil Strife. Backlog for a couple years for P Bandai MG Jin Gladiator. Organized a DVD Blu-ray collection. What kind of treadmill? I wonder if anyone's ever tried the treadmill, standing desk, and building. It seems like that would be relatively tough, but maybe it wouldn't be that bad. I'd probably focus on what I was doing and then crash a couple times here and there. I'm still organizing stuff for moving. So wall desk and some floating shelves. Finish up details and I'll build RG Sosby. Got PG Badge, out the runners and cleaning them for painting. I've been told taking apart was a pain. I imagine working on the Cerulean project build. Nice. Custom display with light and sound of Voltron. I think he needs to play the original theme. It's a FTL drive. I got a shelf for rental work I'm trying to do in my mom's basement. Quick shelf on the compass for now. 30-minute mission Spinachi Sengoku earlier today. Build the HG and B packs. Hope I can last. Just getting over COVID, so we'll see how long I last. So I hope you're feeling better. Speaking of reno projects, I want to hopefully this fall sometime finish the other side of the attic. One side became the hobby room / studio, if you will. And the other side we want to turn into an office to free up this office to be another bedroom. So hoping I can pull the funds together later this year for that. I'm no idea what it'll cost to do. Go to the work of the massive 135. Nice. Where'd you pick up that? Those aren't super common. Already dropping parts. Nice. See how I do on that. Feeling pretty awake right now. I'm kind of surprised. Thought I'd be nodding off by now. But then again, I did sleep in this morning. It's glorious. But the HG gun cannon from last week's giveaway. But it's not in yet, so I'm trying to figure out what to start for my backlog instead. Nick away. What is going on, right? This site. My sleep been bad past week. Bad sleep is the worst. My daughter hasn't been sleeping super well the last few weeks, I guess. I'm not sure what's going on. Could be teething. Her first tooth just came in, so maybe it's that, but I don't think we're really sure. But it stinks when she's waking up like every hour. My wife deals with most of it, but I think it still disrupts me. You ever tried wet sanding? I tried it yesterday. It was also great with the razor. I haven't. What do you do for that? Do you just like dip it in some water, or is there another technique to it? This hurricane hit us last month. It was rough on us. Yeah, I can't imagine living anywhere that gets hit by hurricanes regularly. Usually anything that makes it up this far is pretty done, you know, pretty petered out most of the time. Fellas, am I late? What's up? That guy Mitch. Nick, have you built a non-zero Thor kit? Yeah, I got one recently, and I can't wait to build it. I have not. But double 81 battle for the record. Didn't realize the stream had started. Trying to sleep 90 degrees sucks. Oh, I bet. We were out with our AC for a few days, and we made do. But we didn't let that happen very long. Where was this energy early before I tried to get to sleep? The tradition of going out for a walk during the eye. I want to get to near NPA. We got wet sands by setting a washcloth in a shallow bowl full of water. With the glass found in the wet washcloth before I sand, and that also cleans up any plastic gunk. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Is the razor supposed to be used wet? I forget if they recommend it or tell you to avoid it. I know a lot of sponges can do wet sanding. I hope you all doing good. Just ordered a HG Zowort Zaku 1. I'm super hyped. Got a whole squad of Xeon suits on my shelf, and this will be my 5th one there. Nice. MG Ball for Ka and the Core Fighter for Ka. Ever get a reprint? I think they should. Ball, I think I saw was going to get one. I don't know if it's in the future or if it already happened and it wasn't very many. We built the RG Mark II. I'm considering picking up from the sale, but I'm hoping it doesn't have the early RG symptom. Hey, the RX-78 RG build, by the way. I've heard it's pretty good, but I haven't built it. Between the Gale Geiger, the Banshee, and the sale, 2 broke for both. Thanks for the sub, Nestor Hernandez. Missing them for the Verka collection. Well, Verka's a hard suit to catch in stock anywhere. Core Fighter Verka, the OG fighter. It sounds awesome. I didn't know it was a Verka. I knew that there was a kit of the OG Core Fighter. RG Mark II is a solid build. There you go. Hope everyone's having a great day. Same goes to you, Zombie. What to get as my next RG. Last RG I built is the Ava 02. I'm wondering if I should pick up a high new or a Sazabi. Everybody raves about the high new, and the Sazabi I think is pretty solid. The PGU has a core fighter. A bunch of kits have core fighters. Nick, you know of any place to sell spare parts? Need 2 for my RG Banshee. When did you get it? Because you can always try Bluefin or BNTCA now, depending on when it was purchased. Okay, A26. New word in Display restock. They keep telling us it'll ship this week. So supposedly it'll ship beginning of this coming week. But I feel like we've been told that multiple times, so your guess is as good as mine. But that's the plan. We've been hounding them every few days. We're mildly annoyed. We're supposed to The plan was to have it end of July sometime. And now we're in August, so. What about disk space stays in business? I don't know. People want their stuff. It frustrates me though, because we've been trying to get into this monthly rhythm with them, and whenever we place an order, they can't seem to ship it out quickly. The idea is we only want them to ship stuff they have in stock now rather than wait on items, but they don't seem to understand what we mean when we say that. The air moves, it's up. Got our metallic gun markers on guns because I was thinking about doing a custom version of HG Charzaku using a red metallic marker. All the markers I've used, metallic ones, have been pretty good. Kid Rhino, thanks for the sub. You built any of the advanced Zeta model kits? I haven't. I have one of them on the backlog. Forget which one, honestly, but I do have one. They're a Chinese company, that's how. To 9.44K, so I was wondering you reached 10K, not sure. I haven't looked to see if the rate has changed significantly since we stopped putting out weekly videos. I imagine it must have slowed down a little bit. I broke from my leg to foot, and I missed what you said, Nick. My son called me right as you started talking. You could check, depending on when you purchased it and where and all that stuff. Theoretically, Bluefin, or BNTCA as they're now called, does replacement parts. But it's supposed to be within like 60 days of purchase. And you might have to be careful what you say to them depending on what broke. If you request more polls in the chat, love reading discussion on the Mecha Warehouse Facebook page. Oh, the Gunpla debate type posts that we do on social. Howdy from Phoenix. What's up, Depeche? What's up, the Tough Turtle? Hey, Darian. What's going on? Oh no, I bought it over a year ago. Oh, okay. Rodrigo's wife here, waiting on Double O kits will order. Really love the series. Still missing the movie though. It's up Lee's Creative Arts. Made it in a couple weeks. Currently watch the theatrical version of Lord of the Rings and had this on too. Like, unless you started Lord of the Rings a while ago, you'll still be watching that long after the stream is over. At 1:39 minutes, and I still 2 hours left. What you building tonight? It's the HG Zowort from Witcher Mercury. It's been a pretty cool build so far. The sanding tools you're using, are they from a set? You can buy them as a set. The main one I use is the Razor Origin. It would be specific from Gun Primer. It's a glass file, works super well. Also from Gun Primer is the Balancer. This one's very, very well used. I should probably grab a fresh one soon. And then I also have a Sand Loop Flex from Gun Primer as well. I wish the kit parts business was simpler. Like, it seems like it would be a very be an interesting one to run. But it's also, I have no idea how anybody does it and doesn't lose their mind. Vegas checking in. What's up? Fresino? Am I pronouncing that right? You ever had to ban any chatters? A couple times. It's pretty rare. Got a really good community. Usually everybody's pretty awesome. A couple times where the stream must have hit the algorithm or something. We got a bunch of people that were definitely not the regulars, not our crowd, that were coming in and kind of freaking out. Okay, I see 26 and 28. The price point for the parts runner seemed not worth it to me. Yeah, so there's the challenge of how do you price things. There's the challenge of the explosion of SKUs, right? We've got like 4,000 something SKUs in the system right now. SKU representing stock keeping units, so products basically. And so for every kit, let's say you have 1,000 kits. And each one of those kits, if you're going to do individual parts, that's potentially hundreds of SKUs per kit. If you simplify it down to just runners or something, that's still 5 to 10 for most kits. Which is just insane. Like, it's just the logistics of trying to list all that stuff. And invariably, like, 2 of the runners probably sell way better than all the other ones, because they're the part that people tend to break or lose or whatever. So those parts are the ones that really need to be priced, so that way they make the money back on the kit. Like, it seems like a nightmare. I came here to choose violence, Nick. What we're building is the HG Zowort from Witch from Mercury. Ooh, I made it. What's up, Rowan Carpenter? Local Comic Con today. 124 ephemeral. Ouch. So I hope the next kid has an ARC 78. Bam, straight to jail. Our local shop had some custom Razor Plus made with AZGU. Plans for some Mecha Warehouse Razor Plus. I'm working on it. I need to get the artwork done. Constantly struggling with bandwidth for that kind of stuff. Right now I got Nickel working on some artwork for a design for the custom stand for the limited 5-year anniversary Discord coin set we're going to do. And then after that, maybe I can set them on the Razor Plus thing. Because in Model Y, to use any alternatives to stickers like markers, painting, you'll have something like other decals or third-party stickers. We've carried before. I think we have them now. I'm not sure if they're in stock or not. The Delpy sells some Model Y stickers. They're basically like little jewel stickers you'd use to, I don't know, bedazzle your jeans or something, but they work pretty well. Canadian store does part orders, got an extra. Interesting. Like I said, I'd love to be able to offer a service like that, but it seems like a nightmare to do. How was your time for training going, martial arts wise? Pretty good. I've actually made it to jiu-jitsu 3 weeks in a row now, I think. So I'm gonna wake up dead tomorrow. Then it'll hopefully be 4 in a row, which is good. So that's been good. Getting back to some consistency there. I wish I was going multiple times a week, but I'll take consistently once a week over once or twice a month. Okay, C30. What does C30 look like? Looks like I already cut it out. Am I down a part? That is messed up. How would I not have noticed that? Yes, question, but have you ever meditated on a waterfall? I haven't, but that'd be really cool. Imagine all the runners that never get purchased for one reason or another. Did part fall? I don't think so. I imagine I would have cut it out already. It's not in the box here. Or is it? I know what it is, I think. Yes. Okay, that's better. I cut out the part that I'm looking for instead of looking for the other part I need. Maybe I'm not doing as well as I think. Must have been on something crazy when they threw the price on that one. First draw question, how long will it take to find the missing part? Okay. Whew. Did that once, so I thought I cut it out already, lost it, and ended up being on the other runner because I was looking at the wrong runner. That's the best way to replace a missing part, is to think you are missing it and then not actually be missing it. If you can do that, that will save you a lot of hassle in trying to find replacement parts. What are you working on this weekend, Nick? It's the HG Zowort. Time on washing parts, proper paint. Lost one of the face vents for the MG Buster, and I'm finding it stuck with water tension to my shoe like 2 hours later. No idea how many parts I found after cleaning my desk last week. That's a way to find parts too. Got my MG EX Unicorn clears. I had to wait a month for bluefin to center replacement. Did that my MGX Unicorn clear eyes. Had to wait a month for bluefin to center replacement. It's about Tyson knocked. All right. Let's do setup for this first draw of the night here. Giving away an MG Sinanju Stein narrative version Verka. And let's do a number from 10 to 1800. And to start things off, we'll make the question, what is the best first kit based on all the kits that are available now? What's the best first kit to start with? Number one, number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number have to be in the same comment or do valid entry. 10 to 1800. What is the best first kit to start with right now in 2024? All right. It'll be 14 and 15. What's the question? Best first kit. The number range is 10 to 1800. Witch kits. I'd agree. A lot of the Witch for Mercury kits are solid builds. Notice this little stand thing of the runners looks really handy. So it's basically just a runner stand. These little stands. They were originally tag art. They're now gun primer. The set comes with a runner with all the little letters, so you can put letters and numbers on them. They clip onto the runner, and they do a pretty good job of holding them and helping you to organize them. Some of the bigger runners sometimes get unstable, but they've definitely been handy. No one chooses their number to match the grips. Should be restocking the Zowort and the Heavy. We have the Zowort in stock right now, don't we? I'm not sure about the Zowort Heavy, but I'm pretty sure the Zowort. Oops. Could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure. Worth a look at least. I was working on an order today, and I'm pretty sure the Zowort was in stock when I was checking which things we need to order. Eating stuff in Zowort, there you go. Get to snag up the Zowort. So when I do, I want to get the water transfers along with them. Alright, then B5. I'm enjoying the kit so far. It's a pretty cool design. I do the tick belong next to go with it. Get some miso soup in my belly, now time to build. Yeah, the Armor Core designer was cooking with this one. Yeah, it's a pretty cool design. I think there's a lot of potential here for customization too. There's a bunch of 3mm peg holes on it. I guess by a bunch I mean like 4, 6. But there's some potential there for some stuff. How do you decide what kits, products to restock? For some kinds of items, it's serious research about past numbers of orders. A lot of our tools and paints and things like that, we have more consistent data because we're able to restock them more consistently, which leads to better data and better decisions. A lot of our kits, lately it's been more of a gut feel. We definitely have certain things kind of blacklisted. If we had to really clearance it to get rid of it in the past, for example, we'll skip over it. And then we got data too, new things we haven't had before. We do order research on the Discord. We ask people essentially who wants to pre-order, who who would buy it when it's in stock later, stuff like that. And then we use those numbers to kind of seed the discussion and thinking about how many to get of something. In a lot of ways, with supply catching up, it's simplified a lot of the kit decisions, especially for Bandai stuff, because we're just ordering less of it because we can go get more and use real data to supply it. Big Chameleon paints was a letdown based on what this just for thinner to paint ratio. Oh really? We're just not carrying Display paint going forward. We're not planning on restocking that. It's not worth the hassle. Try to keep squeeze miso and gochujang paste. The juice of ramen packs. Sorry, I just came back. What was the question again? Can't seem to find it in the video. What's the best first kit? Kits available these days. And then the number range is 10 to 1800. I'm going to call time in just a moment when I finish these couple parts here. First couple of kits were Chinese bootlegs. Didn't have any tools at the time, so I just twist them off the runners. It's pretty common. Okay, time has been called. So more people ask in your Discord for the product or kit, you'd restock them. Potentially. I mean, what's actually available with their distributors is a big factor, but that certainly influences the decision. If we see that there's interest, it might help. Okay, 111.9 or 11.19, I guess would be an easier way of saying that. All right. Looks like there's no winner, so I'll let you guys confirm that's the case. We will draw again in a moment. Or no, might be more than a moment. A little bit. It looks like more heavy arms of all kinds. So the results I got. I will admit there have been times in the past where my own biases in favor of certain kits have caused me to order more than I should have, because that's a cool looking kit. People have to love that one, and then, you know, they don't sell as well as they would have if everyone was me, you know. Rick Tuxer, I'm late. How's everyone doing tonight? What's up, Rick? How are you? What kit did you think that on? Let's see. Let me think on that one. I'm trying to think if I can remember any specific examples. Usually they're not complete bombs, but they're just not as crazy sales as I'd have expected. I think some of it's also the changing dynamics of what's available and how people buy. Does the Pilot of the Suit tank sale? I still remember the IBO fiasco. If I went my own shop, it would just be unicorns probably. Okay, B7, A23. Take it there's not a winner. I was putting laundry to dry. Correct. There was no winner. So that people weren't crazy about the FM IBO kits because they don't seem to be getting reprints and they're so hard to find. The Roman Grail kit is FM Grimgird. Just all grunt suits, not a single gun at all. I mean, I think that's probably one of them. There's probably certain grunts that I was like, oh, this one will be super hot. What do you mean everybody doesn't want 40 Mechanics? Man, I would love the full Mechanics Grimguard Vindar, Miguel's Freed and his Gundam. Just need more IPO kits in general. I'm sure they'll reprint at some point. Everything seems to just go in cycles. I've been eyeing up the Toyota AE86, keeps popping on my Instagram. Thinking about a post-apocalyptic hovercraft kit bash. That'd be interesting. There. Almost couldn't find the nubs. Try to get all IBO kits from Tekadan. I just finished the Barbatos 5th form. I got the 6th form when I came for Andy Mech last year, and had the PBN expansion parts. That completes my Barbatos collection. That's cool. Do they have kits for all the forms, or kits plus parts to do all of them? Because there's a bunch, right? I haven't gotten far enough through IBO to know all of those. Speaking of Eddie Mac, I was thinking about it today when I was mowing the lawn. We're getting awfully close to when it would have been kind of disappointed that we're not having it, but I think it was the right call because I don't think I could have made it happen. Should show us a Calamity War version of Armatos. If no stuff gets in the way, maybe next year. Yeah, hopefully. It'll be a much different thing to try to arrange if we do it next year, I think. Because I doubt we'll be in the space we're in right now. Someone that builds a lot of kits. How long does one of those razors last you? This is the only one I've purchased, so I think they should last basically as long as you're building, as long as you take care of it. This expansion set for the MG purchase build is forms 1 to 6. Coworkers who hound me about using my PTO time all the time have said before, just take time off to visit that shop you talk about. There you go. I mean, if I had a mass amount of PTO banked and it was like a use it or lose it scenario, I would probably just use it and hang around at home and build stuff if I didn't have anything else to do. Outside Model 1 by Nick Savory sounds like a great podcast. That would actually be an interesting idea. I'm gonna say it again, they need to make MG IBO kits. I wish there wasn't all the background noise. It'd be a fun time to record a podcast, you know? It's like an hour of my life that I'm not really doing anything else. But I would need a really fancy filter to take the noise out. Dedications are nice and affordable. I have PTOs called disability. I feel like now that I'm back to the full-time job, like I used most of the PTO I had for that vacation we went on back in June. Probably going to use a few days in August. And I want to go to Japan next year, so I gotta start banking it up, I guess. I don't know how else there's other people with these huge PTO banks. Need to figure out what kit I want to start on. Which ones do you have, Steve? Steve, I'm available. I have 3 weeks, and we're allowed to roll a week. Family is 12-hour drive away, so I always roll my week over. Get a 4th week of the year, though. 300 hours of PTO, but I can only take a few weeks. Take a weekend most at a time. Yeah, those kind of rules make it hard. I don't know when I should prime my boss for my intent to try to take off like 3 weeks. Wait, aren't you the owner? Just leave. Well, so I got a day job as of January in addition to running the warehouse, so I am not the owner there. Have to figure out how to I'm going to tell them my intent to take off like, I don't know, 3 weeks next summer to go to Japan with the family. Well over 140 hours of PTO. Problems I don't travel since I'm at home with the folks. Staying home for staycation just seems like more pain than physical labor work. Keep burning my PTO for surgery recovery. So the PTO before my team member's baby was born because once he's out, I'm all alone for 4 months. Yeesh. Wish I could go to Japan. Or a better paint job, the gun floor surgeon one or the Rice one. I'm not sure. I don't know if I could identify them. Try looking at them. Japan in the summer, all humidity. I think about if there's a better time, but I feel like taking 3 weeks during the school year would be brutal for the kids. Joke that my vacations are just when my folks take off somewhere for a week and I get the quiet after work. Nick Boss, could I take time off to go to Japan? Fine, as long as you bring me something back. Sajiri Boss, some kids has incentive. I don't know if that would have the same sway. 22 and 24. The ops manager over there, when he found out I did the kid thing, we were talking about this like a few months back, and I guess he was into like was it Grendizer way back, so I could probably work something there maybe. We could PTO book for the end of the month. I just found out I needed a root canal, and there was my was in the middle of that week. Oh, that's rough. Finding your boss buys from Mecha Warehouse. It would be, but I already know he doesn't. I honestly don't think it would be a problem to take that time off, especially presumably we won't be in a crunch at that time. Yeah, home to stream. Huzzah, what's up, Rand? Wonder if I'll finish this tonight. Most wait for the second leg, so I think it's just a few accessories to finish this kit off. Okay, a 17 and 28. Most of my 5 weeks off, and then I'm cramming them in at the end of the year, so I've been using like a couple of weeks. Gonna see Slipknot. Yeah, well, I think that's kind of the key in some ways, right? You can't roll it over, then don't take it all at once. Killing Engine is the name of the song. It's like days here and there during the summer. Someone day shift clean the school, take vacation during the school year when I work nights. Do 3 weekends a lot. If my daughter is out, just got in Hugos to build. Good, Justin. Been fun so far. we're about to do the second draw of the night as well. I think I'll finish sanding this part, and then I'll put the numbers up. Roll over only 40 hours from year to year. It makes the end of the year fun to see if I met that or if I need to find some extra time to take off. Yeah, I feel like it's a place I'm working now because I was consulting a little for them late last year before I took the full-time job. I think several of the engineers on my team ended up having to take a decent amount of time at the end of the year to just dump hours that weren't going to roll over. Here's a sweet looking suit. Yeah, it's pretty cool. What's the extra job? I'm a embedded software engineer, so I'm back in that world. PTO doesn't roll over, so I can take the check at the beginning of next year, or it takes time off in December and it gets hectic. And a lot of people take time off at the end of the year anyway. So I guess it's a good excuse too if you've got a whole bunch of time in the bank. Which was also to pay out PTO unless we quit, and then pay out 2 weeks worth. Do they not have to pay out the whole thing? I feel like that's the reason you would put your 2 weeks in, take your 2 weeks of vacation. Fonts of POS units, digital signage, or like hardware controllers. So I do microcontroller stuff. Company I work for is in consumer products. Product. Use or lose. Once you hit that limit, roll over. No check for the time if you don't use it. It's in the handbook. We know people are about to quit and they start using all their PTO early. What gets me is I can work remote. I'm the only one on my team with the ability to do my job, so a lot of my days I still end up working some. That's rough. Alright. So we've got a lot of people in here. Okay, so our second draw of the night. Let's do a number from 10 to 1200. And do you have any fun plans for between now and the end of the summer? 10 to 1200. Any fun plans between now and the end of the summer? One number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question and the number have to be the same comment for your valid entry. Again, 10 to 1200. Any fun plans for the end of the summer? Place. What's an accruing system? If every 2 weeks you get X amount of hours. What's the limit? You reach the limit, you stop accruing. Go up to New Hampshire to visit family. Cool. What part of New Hampshire? Since I kind of know New Hampshire. Summer's already over for me. School started last week. Really? Where are you that school started last week? We start school in July. I don't think we start up here until after Labor Day this year. Got back from Hawaii actually and picked up the PG Unleashed there. You bought the PG Unleashed in Hawaii? The price must have been enormous. How to cook outside Ogden. Nice. It's like a little bit north of the warehouse, I think. Finished writing a first draft for a book. That's cool. A26. Concord is east of Hopkinton. Okay. Yeah, it's somewhere up in that general area. I've never been to Concord, but I've, heard it. I don't know that part of New Hampshire all that well. Relax and sleep. That sounds good. I was kind of surprised when I woke up and had actually slept in this morning. I feel like when I try to sleep in, I often wake up well before I'd really like to be awake. It's 1200. You gotta change it. 10 to 1200 this time around. Put it up and past 1200. Is it cool if I resubmit? Yep, that's fine. Do want to pick up the warehouse when it was down in Hooksett. I haven't been in the area and want to check it out. Oh, that's cool. All right. These legs are pretty cool. B4. Is that the end of this round? Nope, there's two more. Beam saber handles, maybe? You're going to tell me how to do it. It's terrible here. That's funny. I play a bit on the guitar. Cool. We haven't touched my guitar in like a year. Has it been that long? Got too much going on. CWD, it's fine because he's outside the range with the other number. It's when you resubmit within the same number range, it's a problem. Started playing my guitar again for the first time forever last night. Oh, that's cool. Someone had an electric guitar that looked like a purple heat hawk. Oh, that's cool. Rocksmith is good for learning to play guitar. There was some sort of thing I was using to learn when I first started. I started using, I think, Songster to get tabs. You can kind of play along. What's the question? I missed it. Edible Clown. Any fun plans for between now and the end of the summer? I'll finish this piece and then I'll call time. have no calluses anymore, though. Yep, that's always fun. What's up, y'all? Building the MGSV Salanthropus. Okay, this goes there. This looks like I got 2 legs done. I got the torso. Let's call time. And then it's the waist, I think. Time has been called. Okay, 10 to 1200. 793. I don't see a 793. I'll let you guys confirm. If that's the case, we will draw again in a little bit. I just realized this is my first kind of basic exclusive kit. Kind of wonder what makes it different. Which one are you building again? $32, $33, $39. I think that's the end of the Sea Runner. HG Nerve gun on B packs. Oh, okay. I think it's just that it wasn't produced as a regular kit. I'm a P-Bandit up for pre-production right now. Cool. What's the difference between that and the regular Ilfrith? Is it just colors, or are there other physical differences to the kit? Danes, I think you're behind a little bit. EPAC's gonna add on another kit. Let's finish the MG Arc 78 2.0. Had to pose it with Super Napalm. Colors and backpack. Colors, backpacks, and new parts for color separation. Okay. Also mention as a reminder midstream, we do have that sale going on tonight over at mechawarehouse.com. 15% off in stock real grade kits with code RG15. Plenty of good RG kits worth taking a look at. to start HG Wing Gundam Zero paint of metallic markers, but I have 1 week left of a summer college course. Man, I don't miss those days. Usually took something over the summer back when I was in college to try to get as many credits in as I could. I was doing a dual major at the time, and a BSMS program, so that was a lot of stuff. We're in the RG Sosby right now. It's so fire. It's supposed to be a cool kit. Let's build mine at some point. A11, A27. For pre-production has like 20 bits, like Sosby funnels and 6 activates. Oh, okay, that's interesting. What's really what pre-production is that like a prototype version or something? Because wasn't Ilfrith like a prototype to begin with? Good question. Is there a preference of using markers over traditional paints that people use for things like Warhammers? I like to get into further detail in my kits. Really depends. Plenty of people use markers. There's some good markers out there. There's the Gundam markers. Disbit makes some good paint markers too. Most of the builders that do really crazy stuff, they'll paint and airbrush. Thought about getting the RG Sosby, but I'm worried. Don't compare it to the Verka I already built. Plenty of people must have built both. I wonder what their opinions are. Need to find the Vec parts for 30-minute missions kits. The pieces to use the RG New and High New so I can build them and install a Cosmos LED I got from them. That'd be cool. Shown in the Witch from Mercury prologue. Well, the regular Ilfrith was the pre-production in there too? It's been a while since I watched that. Paint markers are a great way to get started. Cheap, easy to use, and easy to clean. Gotta say, Verka Sosby is one of my favorite builds ever. Must be an Ilfrith version of the Vargil. Okay. Your Gundam timeline. Oh, that's a really tough one. I really like all the Gundam Wing stuff, at least the designs and stuff. But if I had to only watch one, it'd be UC because there's so much more content. Your dad blew himself up with a pre-production when mom and daughter flew away in the stand for the. Oh, okay. I should rewatch that. I should probably rewatch all the Witch from Mercury stuff at some point. Maybe when I finish building all the kits, I'll go back. It's been nearly 2 years since prologue. I feel old. We've seen the first 2 episodes. Why haven't you seen the rest of them? Did you lose interest, or is it something else? Okay, A22 and A10. How were the Ilford bits controlled? Just the data storm because the aerial bits were all, the thing about you except for the climax. Even the ending itself was not bad, but the climax needed 4 more episodes. Didn't pull me in, and I haven't spent a lot of time watching anime lately. Any hand pages here? Any preference for self-leveling? I have the utmost respect for people that can hand paint and hand paint well. I haven't made any sort of attempt there. To forever finish G-Witch, but from work had harassed me to finish it. I feel like I was pretty late finishing it too. Another runner down, that's A, complete. I was good at hand painting, but the Xenogears box out with the first 4 and I'm scared to death to finish them unpainted. I have a artifact Rick Diaz I need to attempt to paint again. Start trying to paint it. It wasn't coming out the way I wanted to. Same way there have all the infrared controls there, as you kind of were. It's actually kind of tough not spoiling anything for you. I'm getting a witch, but Zeta has been good so far. Zeta was good too. Put an airbrush and play with it trying to learn, but I never got good enough to believe I could do it. Most of the series, but that had me on the edge of my seat from carrying country bumpkin. Did I miss the giveaway? Nope, we've done 2 draws so far, no winners. We're going to do another attempt in a little bit here. What number? We're not currently drawing or putting numbers in. Shout out to Choo Choo, love the angry little poof ball. Wish I didn't start with Unicorn. Unicorn's pretty good. I don't know if I would start with it or recommend anyone start with it, but I liked Unicorn. Choo-Choo's queen, named my puppy after her. She was super sick and almost died, but pulled through, but ended up blind. True strength, much like her namesake. Well, I'm glad your puppy pulled through. I'm on the blindness thing though. Do you know what it was? Working on OG Gundam, but sometimes Amuro getting to be too much. I need a break. What's the brights for? Slap him back into reality. Watching Armor Trooper Photons recently. Got the whole series OVAs and all on Blu-ray for like $40 on Amazon a month or so back. Oh, that's cool. You're the dang old parvo. She's got her vaccines yesterday, though. I don't know what parvo is. I don't know enough about dogs, I guess. Oh, Tom's so sick, bro. Really want one of the 120 scope dogs. Designs are pretty cool. Some poop, blood, and dye most of the time. Oh, that's a bummer. That doesn't sound like a fun problem to have. Okay, so we put the leg on there, put the other leg on there. So what's this up, P-Band? I had one for pre-order. I just put the order immediately. You're late, Tano. Got her as a puppy in the shelter. She pulled through before we adopted her. You guys carry the tiny scope dog kit. Just found out about that one today and have mighty interest. You do not. Someone sent that to me today to look at. Looks like it might be the same company that made the original tank Notchins. She has a stock in the 135 Jumbo Arc 78. Seen socials lately. Not sure it's P-Band or bootleg. I'm not sure either. Someone mentioned it earlier in the stream. I haven't seen it up for order. If any of our normal distributors get it, certainly grab some probably. $135 bootleg from Fian Jang. Well, then we won't be carrying it. All right, that's pretty cool. So next up is the weapon. We can't wait for a C drop. D7, D9. It's a really interesting looking rifle in this thing too. You use a lot of weapons and equipment where this has along with them. I love this notching kit, such a cute and funny little build. I enjoyed the Kodo notching. Okay. Do you have any extra Voltron kits or are they all pre-orders? So we sold a significant number of them as pre-orders. Unfortunately, a lot of them had box damage when they came in, so there were not any left to go up as regular stock. We do have a bunch. I'm not sure the exact number off the top of my head, but we do have some available to go up as dings and dents. So if you're on the Discord, you can expect to see those in the next few weeks, probably a few weeks out. I've got our dings and dents programmed for the next couple weeks, I think. All right, let's figure out our next draw here. Gotcha, I have a friend looking for one. Yeah, so that's where they'll end up. Unfortunately, there's a lot of damage. Okay. We're going to do for our next draw here, number from 10 to 600, and to totally mix things up, what food makes the best leftovers? So 10 to 600, what food makes the best leftovers? One number per person. Do not delete or change your number. You can only ship to US addresses. You must be present to win, and the answer to the question and the number has to be in the same comment for do valid entry. 10 to 600, and what food makes the best leftovers? You guys expect to ship the RG 2.0. I'm not sure off the top of my head when those are expected in. So unfortunately, I don't have an answer for you right now. lot of pizza, a lot of Thanksgiving stuff. Chili's good. Good as leftovers. I feel like chili's the kind of thing will make extra to have leftovers. Never concerned with box damage as long as the runners are fine. Yeah, we've made it a policy though not to sell our obviously damaged boxes through the website. We sell them as things and dents lotteried through our Discord. I think like you, a lot of people don't care. So people are happy to take the discount for them. What's the range in question? 10 to 600. And what food makes the best leftovers? Uh-oh. I botched that one. Put some of your damaged boxes, really can tell where the damage is. Certainly would be easier to operate by just not caring. Of course, my parts separator's in the bench upstairs. My other separator down here. Do you only go to Richmond IPMS show in VA? What do you mean, John? A couple ways I could read that. I go to other IPMS shows. That's the only thing I've gone to Richmond for. So I grabbed the Zowort as a constellation prior to recent hunts. So I already have this in the chamber to build. Like some of the others saw from the series as well. Any suggestions? They're all been good so far. Broke my whole ass thumbnail the other day trying to separate parts of blood and everything. Ouch. There's another IPO show in Springfield, Virginia next month. Gotcha. Well, I'm in New Hampshire, so I don't often. Down that way is a bit of a haul. So the Richmond ODO is a pretty large one, especially for kind of Gundam and Mecha stuff. That's why I've gone down there for that one. And I'll go to smaller shows up here just because they're local and not anywhere near as much of a commitment. Use a guitar pick as operator, I could do that. Also not right by my station here. Try not to get up to do that. But I figured it out. Rolling again. We're doing a draw right now, yeah. Take the long I-95 trip anywhere down the East Coast. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to do that either. Richmond's pretty easy to fly, so I've done that the last few years. I'd like to go out to California for SCGMC. I think it's usually November. Not so sarcasm. My comments, a long one, definitely fly. Use train. If I was going with a bigger group, driving could totally be worthwhile. Probably save a little bit if you get some people to split gas money with. But time is often one of the biggest factors for me. SCGMC last year, it was a ton of fun. I'd be glad to see you down here. I think I've been trying to go to SCGMC for the past like 4 or 5 years. And something has either come up every time or whatever. It's just been difficult. So we'll have to see. Maybe this will be the year I do it. But with the some of the recent challenges of the business, I don't know how that will affect things. D5 and D8. Giant MW convoy, there you go. Also interested me what makes sense for those kind of trips. In the past, I've had a video person on staff to bring with me. That helps me justify the trip because the content we can produce. But that might be a little harder to do. Okay, calling time here. $10 to 600, here we go. 316. I don't see a 316. Oh, the numbers are still scrolling though, so there's still a chance. 99 off. Be a wrestling fan here, come on. No winners. Okay. Well, we got one more. We'll draw one more time here at the end. Everyone happy built, everyone. See you later, rockers. PRP fries are done. Well, hi Nick, hope all's well with everyone on vacay. What's up, Doug? Doing well, thank you. All right. Interesting design for this rifle here. Because even if you want to call it that. If I win another one, then I won't complain about it. But if someone wins that narrative Sinanju Stein, they get a follow on YouTube for the winner who won the original Sinanju Verka Ballistic Blaster. It's interesting. The positioning of the magazine in the back, the angle's weird. I feel like it should be more vertical. I feel like it would make more sense to be sticking up. For some reason, Nick, I just imagined a Mecha Warehouse RV camper that is like the one in the Goofy movie, but it's just building stations throughout it. That'd be interesting. Get the business to a point where we've got traveling tour bus to go to events with build stations and give away prizes in it. To beam up, those aren't bullets. Well, then making it curved and putting the line down the middle is even funkier. Someone restock of XAPG LED kits. Are the Momos any good? The magazines have the bullets molded in. The what's it called? Tank Notchin magazine had a separate piece for the bullet. The cartridge at the top of the magazine is pretty cool. We're kidding about learning curve for the Razor file. Yeah, it definitely takes a minute. Once you get used to it, that's pretty easy. Notching guns are MSG kits. A lot of those have bolted bullets. Okay. It's a cool detail. I used it for my redacted judges build. Having the magazine in the unit's hand. Nick and chat, any question right now? Not right now. We're going to do the final draw in a few minutes, though. Speaking of the guns, I love that rifle, the full mechanics, Miles Kembu, first production. I'm not sure if I'm familiar with that one. You built that kit? How was it? Not okay for kids, but did anyone else enjoy Deadpool and Wolverine? I haven't seen it yet. Please, no spoilers. Hoping to maybe see it later this summer. Got to get some coverage for the kids. All right, I think that finishes off the Zowort. It's pretty cool design. This one's by Wolverine, isn't it? How long does Kit take you? This, did we start it last week or the week before that? It's either 2 or 3 weeks. Not sure how much we'll actually get done on it, but I'm going to do a tick along next, which kind of goes with the Zowort. So we'll maybe do some cool flying poses. So 9 hours total. I think it's probably more like 6 hours, maybe. And the diorama you were working on? No. See, matinee with more people. Everyone is into it. How complex this one is. Bigger parts on this one. I think this one thrown together could be 6. I think it was 3 weeks maybe. So it gives me take on, of course, 3 vibes. So it was designed by a guy that designed a lot of the recorded lines, I think. This is A2. And then we have an A1. Yeah. You prepared Nick for thick nubs galore. I bet big pieces means thick nubs usually. That's a mighty big single piece. B2. I feel like when a piece is that big, it's like when you got a Lego boat and the entire hull is one piece because that wanted to float or something. So Nick, what are you building? So Doug, just starting the tick belong. Tick belong, tick belong. All right. This will be an interesting one. But the same thing about the big piece when I worked at Legoland as the master model builder. I called them unitaskers. Which Legoland did you work at, Cole? Kansas City. There's a lot better. The Jar Parks. Okay. So is it more of a? I feel like there's like the Legoland, and then there's like the Discovery Centers, whatever they call them, that are like the indoor ones. Is like one of those ones, maybe. We'll call time here in just a minute. I don't think I'm actually going to start building this because we only got a couple of minutes. Yes, Discovery Center. Okay, that's cool. We went to Legoland, New York, for as part of our vacation. Wasn't super impressed with it, to be honest. Oh wait, we haven't started it yet, have we? I'm not doing good. Right, we gotta do our last question. Calling time on what? Good question. Good question. Okay, here we go. I'm apparently am tired. I'm confused. I don't even know. That's funny. It is getting late. Yep. Legoland is really for little kids. Yeah, Legoland was weird. It felt like it should be for... Got some boost in that mason jar. I don't, but maybe I need it. I feel like Legoland, it felt weird that like some parts felt like they were for older kids and some parts felt like they were younger kids, and like it kind of didn't match up quite right. Okay, what am I asking for a question? Okay, we're going to do this quick. If I go prices there for kids. Losing my mind here. Oh, I got one. Okay, 10 to 140, and what's your favorite RG? 10 to 140, what is your favorite real grade kit? Remember, one, number per person. Do not delete or change your number. We only ship to U.S. addresses. You must be present to win, and your answer to the question, the number, have to be in the same comment for it to be valid entry. 10 to 140, what is your favorite real grade kit? Maybe I do need to start on this build since I didn't get the draw start to the last minute there. B16, B15. Do like 2 parts. Those nubs are indeed thick. 3C's thick. And 5. So now the question is, how many of these knobs end up covered? So like those end up covered. Those will probably end up covered too. And I bet that does as well. All right, so I'm not worried about those at all. I also don't even remember how knobs actually show. I think that's one of the fun challenges, and I use fun mostly sarcastically there, with building kits sometimes. But the really thick nubs, I don't really want to waste a whole lot of time trying to clean them up if they're not going to show. So I think I might just wait till parts that look like they're about to go over it. And as productive, I got almost halfway through the PG runners. So that's cool. All right. Well, this is like the bottom piece too, I think. B2 11 times 2. I'm going to do these two parts real quick, and then I'll call time, and we'll draw our winners. Do any 30-minute missions anymore? I've done a few. They've generally been fun kits in my experience. It's like landing gear or something. Oh, I see. That's pretty cool. Well, the basket roto, I highly recommend it. I feel like from Mission Doug. Basket roto looks cool. I picked that one up recently myself. Handlebars room is. Oh, okay. HG Dendrobium land. Is that handle backwards in the kit? According to the instructions, I think the little nub thing's face down. I also wish they'd put more customization with Gun & Breaker 4. Is it asking too much? I feel like they have the technology and money. Yeah, but they don't need to get people to buy it, I guess, or something. My favorite part of the basket rotor is the open hands. Look like they're flipping you off. I saved you all from my massive sneeze there. Prevent your speakers from blowing out. Alright, so that one goes in there. It's kind of cool. Still seems like landing gear to me, but I think there might be actual landing gear. Pasting these other images. Wheels or something. But that's okay. Alright. I went to model kit, I went to buy the razor, kind of pressed it up from the stream. Totally worth grabbing the razor. Alright, let's call time. Range was 10 to 140. What's up, Ryan? Wheels are a bit tricky if I remember correctly. I bet they look like they could be. We'll see when we get there though. Probably next stream. Okay, 10 to 140. 125. I think we have at least one winner. My stream's still scrolling, so I want to confirm. No, looks like it's just the one, I think. Al Tyson knocked. Congratulations. Al Tyson, you can send an email to support@mechawarehouse.com with your info, and we'll get that sent out this week. Congratulations. And that takes us to the end of the stream, everyone. Thank you all for hanging out and watching. Hope you guys had a good time. I felt like those 2 hours flew by super fast. Don't forget, we do have that sale going on, RG15 for 15% off all in-stock RG kits this weekend. So head over to mechawarehouse.com and take advantage. If you are disappointed you didn't win an MG Sinanju Stein narrative version for COD, they are in stock right now over at mechawarehouse.com. So you can head on over and grab one yourself as well. Yeah, I think that's about it. So have a great rest of your weekend. Have a great week, and we should be back next week, 8:30 p.m. Eastern, and giving away something else and finishing this tick along, hopefully. So have a great weekend, guys.